This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV.com. We are in Dallas, Texas at Southern Junction, one of two Southern Junctions in Texas. I went to the wrong one earlier tonight. It's 45 minutes away.
Damn.
The food smelt really good there. That's about the only good thing I could tell you about that trip. But I'm with the reinforcer himself, Andrew Anderson, the breaker of bones.
Breaker of bones, a new crippler. No relation to Benoit.
And yeah, you crippled somebody the last show. I don't even know if he's going to be around tomorrow night for the big event.
Well, you know what? If he does happen to show his ugly face around, he might, get another broken arm, jaw. I mean, look, I have no problem. He runs around calling himself a Texas legend. When I was a kid, I watched him at the Sportatorium of World Class Championship Wrestling. I watched him getting his ass beat by Iceman King Parsons and everyone else. And so, if you want to call being a Texas legend was being, I don't want to insult him, but you were basically, the whipping boy of World Class Championship Wrestling. Now, I understand that was early in your career, and I stopped watching World Class around that time because ESPN stopped running it. And I understand you built up quite a repertoire for yourself with belts and championships, but they were only Texas. Come on, pal. Action Jackson. Hannibal. I've been to 3 continents with Kevin Sullivan alone. Besides, I'm not counting.
You won an award from the Cauliflower Alley Club, which is international.
And I'm not counting the North American continent. I've wrestled in 3 other continents with the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, a mutual friend of ours. And I've been around the world. I've been to Singapore. I've been to Africa. I was held at gunpoint in Nigeria with Kevin, with Barbarian, with Warlord. I'm not a Texas legend. I don't claim to be a legend in any way, shape, or form. So, you know what? I just consider myself a wrestler who's been around, who's kicked a lot of ass, who's taken a lot of names, and just doesn't take shit. Whether on the back. Look, I've been in the business for 26 effing years. I may not be the best technical wrestler, and there's things that I can do and that I did that I can't do any longer, but there's one thing that I could still do, and that is kick your ass. I could kick your ass, Action Jackson, on a bad day, all right? So you come out there looking like a hospital orderly with your, what I say, it's sweatpants and a t-shirt. You don't even look like a wrestler anymore. You look like you just came out of an orderly, out of the outpatient of a hospital, wearing hospital scrubs. Come on, dude. Or a hockey jersey or a football jersey. Come on, man. What the hell? You're Action Jackson. You're the Texas legend. At least put on some cowboy boots, put on a cowboy hat, click your heels in the ring, and dance around me a little bit. Or have you forgotten how to dance?
We are in a line dancing bar.
Yeah, we're in a line dancing place right now. Action Jackson, the bottom line is this. I really respect your career. I really respect your career. You've done a lot, but you've done a lot in Texas. I've done a lot in Texas also. Maybe not as much as you, but I've done way more everywhere else. So by me running around saying I want to break your arm, I didn't want to break your arm. I didn't want to even do that. I wanted to get my hand raised, and that's it. And walk out, end the story. You lose the match to the better man, that's it. But you know what? You threw close-fisted punches. Now, Hannibal, in SWE Fury, what is a close-fisted punch?
Well, it's supposed to be illegal in all wrestling, but for some reason this is the only federation that actually follows the rules.
And he threw 3 or 4 of them, kept whacking me in the jaw, whacking me in the eye.
3 or 4 and he didn't knock you out.
No, that's another point. That's another point, man. You didn't even knock me out. I still got all my teeth. And I just don't get it. And the referee at the time, the incompetent fool of a ref, turns around, and I think it was a female ref at the time for that match. I'm not sure. You count out. No, that's right. It wasn't a female ref. That was at another occasion. Another pleasure I had of wrestling Action Jackson, if you can call it wrestling. With me and him, it's just a brawl because I don't know what else to do with him. So Action, you threw 3 punches, maybe 4. You pissed me off. I asked the ref. If I hit you, is that a DQ? And he said, yes. I said, well, he hit me. And he said, no, he didn't. That referee blatantly lied. Now, I'm not saying that all SWE officials lie, because so far I've seen them and they've been by the book and they've been pretty damn good and pretty damn respectful to the boys in the ring. However, this referee must have been blind as the proverbial bat, because when I said to him, it's okay to punch, I turned around, I punched Action Jackson in the face, and what did the son of a bitch do? He called the bell. He DQ'd me. While I'm sitting there holding my jaw, on my knee, they raised your arm. So they raised your arm? Okay. I broke your arm. Now you got to deal with it. Show your face. Show your face. All right? Come. Enter my sandbox. If you got the balls, AJ. February 6th, Southern Junction, SWE Fury Sweethearts Ball. I'm here. I'll be here. I got my gear. I don't know who I'm wrestling, but just show up. Pay me a visit. Let's see just how broke your arm is. And if it's not, maybe I'll break your other arm. And if that's not enough, maybe I'll take your eye out and make a freaking keychain.